Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about two things. The first thing is, where should you farm for farming a Townhall 13? Like, what is the best league? Is Legend League maybe the best option? Maybe it's Titan League, or maybe even way lower. What is the best trophy range to farm for the max Townhall? And the second question is, what is the best army to max the Townhall 13, which will come out really soon, hopefully. So those two questions we will try to answer in today's video, and I think we should start with the questions where you guys should farm at trophy-wise. I think for trying to explain this, we should first start with a small graphic and try to explain more what is the most important thing about Legend and what the most important thing about Titans. But first, if you like my videos, if you want to support me, feel free to do so. You're doing it with going into your settings, into more settings, and then you can scroll to the bottom. Over there, there's the creator boost. It's called creator code or creator link, whatever you want to call it. If you want to support a creator, put in their link over there. You can use my creator code, which is iTzu. It doesn't really matter whether it's small or big letters. Just the word iTzu is the important thing. If you want to support me or my channel, feel free to do so. It would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I would say we should get back to the graphics, right? So once again, if you guys would like to support me, feel free to do so with the creator code iTzu. And let's get back to the video. The next thing we try to take a look at is this graphic. And on this graphic, we can see two things. First, we have a small summary about Legend League, and we have a small summary about Titan. Basically, the Titan summary is really short. Let's start with Legend League. How is Legend League actually working? Legend League has 8 attacks every 24 hours, which means it's already pretty limited. So we're getting already to the pros and cons, and after that we're taking a look at the numbers. The big pro of the Legend League is that you're finding really quick a lot of loot. And this is one of the most important things. For example, when you're in December, you're, I don't know, like holidays, you want to get together with your family, Christmas, whatever, and you don't have too much time. I don't know, like a small break, you just want to do a single attack, and then you're already gone to the of the game, and just a quick farm attack. That's pretty easy in Legend League because you can press attack and you find an enemy immediately, which is super relaxing. The only down part is if you might have too much time, you have only 8 attacks each day. That's not much if you want to try hard farm, like really put a lot of time into it. So let's make the math. How much loot do you actually make in Legend League? In Legend League, the loot is getting together from first the loot bonus, obviously, which means as soon as you're winning an attack, you're getting a loot bonus, which is 340k gold and elixir and 2.4k dark elixir. In addition to that, you're getting loot, which is getting created by the system, like by the game itself. It's not stealing loot from another player. It's basically loot, or like stealing loot of the system. It's kind of strange, but that's how it is. Which means you will never ever lose loot, but you can get loot. The down part of about this is if you want to have this loot or get this loot, well, you need first find a max Tower 12. I think it might get increased with Tower 13, but we have to see that. We don't know yet. But for max Tower 12, it's going to be 450k gold, 550k elixir, and 6.5k dark elixir. Doing the math on like getting all of this together with all of the 8 attacks, and let's say you're tripling every single attack of the day, this means you're getting 6.3 million gold per day, 7.1 million elixir, and 71.2 thousand dark elixir. That's not too much comparing the actual numbers you need. For example, for a hero upgrade, 250k dark elixir. You need a long time for getting this together, like a couple of days actually. The same basically with gold and elixir, but it's not too bad over there. Which means farming your heroes in Legend will take some time. But at the same time, if you do not have too much time on your hand, it's the best option you can get. Because if we're getting to Titans League, it's completely different over there. And I'm speaking not only for Titan, I'm speaking for the entire leagues basically, which is Titan or below. In Titan or below, the loot is really inconsistent, which means you could be lucky and get you like in your first try 1 million opponent, but at the same time you could get like after 100 tries, maybe each time like 1k opponents of loot, which is not too well. Like, this is super inconsistent. It means a lot of time investment because otherwise you do not find opponents. For example, which means if you're having like a small break, you want to do a loot attack, it will take you probably like 10 to 15 minutes to find a really good attack. On the other hand, you have unlimited attacks, which means if you basically have a lot of time on your hand over December or like over the Christmas days, and you want to try hard and you want to farm a little bit in Clash of Clans, you want to get the maxed Townhall 13 or at least close to it, then you should go to Titans or below. I hope I was good to go to summarize this for you guys, because it's not too easy, but basically what it says is go to Legend League, and if you do not have too much time, go to Titans. If you can put at least 2 hours every day into the game, then you should be fine as well. So it's up to you and your time investment into the game. But let's take a look at the armies, because we have a couple of options over there, and we're going to my quick train army slot. By the way, if you want to copy any of those, feel free to do so. Those were my Town 12 armies, but let's check out which are the best armies to go for Townhall 13. You need a combination of a really strong army, which can basically triple and get the loot of the enemy, or the other option is, well, that's basically it. Otherwise, you could go barge and go into Gold or Silver League, but I don't know how many of you guys would do that. So if you're in Titan or in Legend or like anything around that, then you need a strong army. Strong army means army which can triple a base and get all of the loot out of the storages. So I would recommend you guys going for Queen Charge Lalo, or the other option is Sui Lalo. But let's talk about why those two armies. First, Sui Lalo is kind of cheap. Like, it's not too much Dark Elixir and it's not too much Elixir. Especially for me, or like, I don't know how you guys want to handle it, but I would try to rush my heroes as fast as possible. I want to have those heroes max so I can concentrate on other things. Which basically means I need an army composition which is not costing too much Dark Elixir. If you take a look at the costs, Sui Lalo, kinda expensive, but Queen Charge Lalo is only on 1.7k, which is not too much. Let's take a look at the Sui Lalo army composition. It's way cheaper when it comes down to Elixir, like around 100k, which isn't like, it's really decent. Like every single attack saving 100k of your Elixir, that's pretty decent. But at the same time, it's the double of the Dark Elixir costs. And once again, if you have like the same strategy as I have, and I want to get my heroes as fast as maxed as possible, then you need to have an army which is pretty cheap on Dark Elixir, like the Queen Charge Lalo. At the same time, I'll just like Queen Charges, and let's talk about why do we not go with other strategies. Once again, Queen Charge Lalo or Lalo in general is pretty good, which means we do not really change to the army. So, for example, the P.E.K.K.A. smash attack was way more expensive, and yeah, so Lalo is cheaper in that way. But let's take a look at one of the guy who attacked me, because this is once again a downside of Titans League, which I didn't highlight earlier. You can get attacked. In Legend League, you never will get attacked, and this is pretty nice because you will never lose loot. On this one, or this guy was able to actually get overall nearly 3 million gold and elixir combined of me, which is a crazy amount of number. Like, this number is insane. 3 million loot. This is, I don't know, like, this is nearly half a day in Legend League. It's crazy. So this is like a pro and a con at the same time, which means, yes, you can get attacked, but at the same time you could find other players with the amount of this loot as well. At the same time, in Legend League, it's always the same. So you always know what to expect. It's a safe way to farm, and it's not the risky one, but at the same time, could miss out on something. So we can see on this base, or like on this attack, that I have a defensive CC and I have my heroes up, which are always up in Legend League. If you're farming in Titans, it's not like, there's sometimes no clan castle, no heroes, the bases are not upgraded well, here defenses are under construction, stuff like this. In Legend League, even though if you have defenses under construction, in defense in Legend League, they are still defending. They're still ready to go, basically, like in war. So this is completely different, and I think that, well, I try to highlight as many things for you guys today as possible. And let me know your opinion. Like, what is your plan? Because I think, and I'm pretty sure that it's that way, that I didn't really thought about everything. Because I tried to think about everything, but this is really already happening. So what do you guys think? What will you guys do? I will go for Legend League 1 account. I will go for Titans 1 account to try to get experience in, so I could tell you guys what is the best option. So this is basically my approach to new Townhall 13. I will have iTzu in Legend League, and I will have iTzu down below in Titans, trying to try hard over them a little bit, like farming all day long. And let's see how this goes. I hope this goes well. I will see you guys in the next video. Leave me a like if you like the video, and leave me a comment what you guys think and what you guys are planning to do. See you guys in the next one. Until then, bye bye.